I won't ask you about the callback goal quite yet. Talk about the overall 90 minutes of play by your team tonight.
I mean, I thought the first half that we were a little timid, right? We sat back a little bit. We needed more movement ahead of the ball. We need to move forward a little more. We came out with what one could argue was a slightly more defensive posture, but really I was wanting Michael to push forward a little bit more and for Kyle Becker to push forward a little bit more. But they were getting on the ball, which is good for us, but we didn't have much going forward, not as much as we wanted to. So the second half came out. We knew at some point we were going to push forward with and bring in another forward with Luke, and more importantly than that, we just got aggressive. We got guys moving forward. We got our outside backs getting forward. We started playing the ball forward instead of sideways and backwards, and we started putting their back line under pressure. And when we did that, we created opportunities. I think I saw we had 10 opportunities in the second half, and it can't go without saying that Joe made a couple phenomenal saves that kept us in it, but that's what seasons are about, and this could be a turning point because this group learned a little bit tonight about itself and its character and the fight that they still have in them, and I think they're unhappy with what they thought was 3 points and should have been 3 points by all accounts, except for one guy's account. And we should have gotten more out of this game in the end. And we had to stick around, but in the end we should have got the 3 points.
Was there an explanation?
From who?
The referee?
There's never an explanation from the referee. He told us to look at the replay and that we would see in the replay that it was a foul, and I've had about 40 texts to the contrary. So it is what it is. The refs are there and they do what they do. At the end, I'm proud of my guys and the fight that they put in this.
Does this set a tone for the remaining games of the season? Even they may not have played the way that with that passion for maybe 80 minutes, but does the last 10 minutes of this game show the guys that hey, they can play a type of football where they can be successful?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was they just laid it all out there, and there wasn't this concern of holding back. Like I said, our guys were moving forward, and at the end of the day, if you want to create chances, you got to get numbers ahead of the ball. You got to be able to play the ball forward, and you got to put the opposition under pressure, and we did. And so I think it's a learning moment for us, and also hopefully a turning point, and we can play larger stretches of games like we did in the finish of this game. There's always urgency at the end of games, but we have to play. Our season need to be a little bit more urgent, so we need to start the games with that kind of urgency.
I was just going to say, and how can you accomplish that with the goals that have been conceded early in games and putting you guys on that back foot?
I mean, we have to be better. Again, another set piece goal that we need to be better at. It comes down to individual accountability, comes down to concentration and just fighting through things. I thought in the first half we were a little bit too nice. They were winning their spaces and skipping out of challenges, and we needed to be a little stronger in our challenges and a little tougher out on the field and show that we were present and ready for the battle that's there. And I thought we did a better job of that in the second half. And those are just like little things that we have to learn over the course of the game, and then we need to put it all together in a full match.